Convulsions. A very tall man brought in his poodle for grooming. The owner had not gone far when we called him on his cell. "Please come back as soon as possible," we told him. "Your poodle is having convulsions." As soon as the groomer had placed the 6-month-old poodle on the table, he fell into serious epileptic seizures. This breed is a predisposition to epilepsy, but it doesn't normally begin in such young age. The seizures lasted minutes and follow each other very closely. Seizures that long last, that a minute occur one after another, can kill an animal. His name was Lucky, and his only bit of luck was that our veterinary hospital was right next to the grooming. Sedatives were administered through IV and the seizures ceased infrequently. C. The main risk in this situation is the possibility of brain molluses. If this happens, the dog may die. The doctor treated him in order to avoid this worst-case scenario, and finally his condition stabilized. Now we had the chance to pay attention to the owner. It was painful to look at him. The face of this massive, somewhat trash-looking man was covered in tears. He well understood that incident was nobody's fault, just a bad luck of genetic roulette. But he felt a paternal feeling towards this poodle. Lucky stayed with us for a couple of days, and throughout he recovered from the accident. Diagnosis was lifelong condition. The doctor provided the owner with preventive medicine. While this does not guarantee Lucky's health, it should reduce the frequency of seizures and their severity. The owner spent hours and hours in the hospital. We became friends. He told us that he is a pilot, that he flies huge airplanes, has a good family, but his dog is like a child to him. It was surprised to see this strong, massive man so emotional over his body. Do you know why people call their pets my baby? I've thought a lot about that. That's what I came up with. Among the many possible reasons, there is one certainly difference between adults and kids. Adults usually try to plan everything ahead of time, and kids just live in the moment. When I first came to US, I was surprised that apparently normal, not overly sentimental man and a woman with sons and daughters refer to their pets like this. It was absolutely unheard in my previous life. Actually, it was even a bit shameful to name a real son and daughters by the same names as dogs and cats, even guinea pigs. In addition to love and other feelings, when family relationships are projected only connections with animals by lovely people, there is one other clear similarity. Young kids and animals have no inclination towards long-term planning. Adults buy insurance for their pets. They expect that later, maybe years into the future, something might happen to them and they will need a lot of money for treatment. They vaccinate pets thinking of possibility of future diseases. They make appointments months ahead of time to groom them, and so on and so on. On the other hand, kids and animals live together today. Even now, at maximum a few moments ahead of the event. They see the chance to play, they start the game. They feel hungry, they start begging for food. They want to pee or poop, they start looking for appropriate spot. It isn't the way to go to be happy now and not worry about future problems.